everybody, it's Kelly, and it's time for From Shirley's Cottage. Little story and recipe from my mom. Her articles from the Cambridge newspaper, and this one was from Thursday, October 30th, 2008. I kind of thought I would try to match her articles up with the season that we're in, but so far it's been a little bit difficult because I have a whole tub full of newspapers I have to go through. So without further ado, as I like to say, here is From Shirley's Cottage. Where are my car keys? I have asked that question of myself and everyone within hearing distance too many times since I started driving. I find them eventually and can be on my way. There is a difference between losing your car keys and misplacing them. I have never lost them, just misplaced them a time or two. I have a second set with my favorite key ring that have been misplaced for about 3 years now. This past weekend my keys were misplaced again. Looking for them remind me of some of the other times I had gone through the search and swear routine. The time I will never forget was a lot of years ago. My sister and I watched each other's kids while we worked. This particular day I had the kids, all 7 of them. The oldest being 8, 2 were 6, 2 were 4, and 1 2 years old. Needless to say, I was much younger too. You have to be. Popeyes had just opened. I thought it would be fun, and with a question mark, to take the kids to Popeyes for lunch. It was their grand opening with balloons, little gifts, and free treats. It was fun. Afterwards, when I had them all piled into the Ford wagon with the doors that looked like wood, oh, I remember that car, I did not have my keys. I dumped my purse, checked all my pockets, and then started frisking the kids. No luck. Under the seats, under the car, in the parking lot, the feeling is almost as bad as trying to find your misplaced purse. I went back into the restaurant hauling the kids. No one had seen my keys. Finally, I looked in the trash. Popeye's food was much more appetizing on the tray, but there were my keys, covered with ketchup and chewed French fries. I made it a habit to put my keys on the same hook all the time, except the times when I misplaced them. One time they were not on the hook. At the end of the search, I just happened to notice them on the handle of the windowsill. My husband used to put the keys there, talking about going back in time. Oh my gosh, I remember that. This past weekend, there was a lot going on. The boats were coming out of the water. The old pontoon had to be cleaned off and trailered. My multitasking was not going well. I went to get my keys. Not on the hook, not anywhere. Not in the grass, in the car, in the lake, in the boats, not anywhere. I asked Jade to give me a ride to work the next day and tried to forget that my keys were really lost. One time at work, I had locked my keys in the car. My coworker said, I get one at the dealership. I don't know the VIN number was on the windshield. Oh, I could get one at the dealership. I didn't know the VIN number was on the windshield. Maybe I could get my keys if I called the dealership. I went to get my registration out of my purse. I couldn't find it. Surprise. But guess what I found? In the bottom of my stuffed purse, I saw a little shine, a key ring, attached to my car keys. Now if I can just find my house key. Keys aren't the only things I misplace. Recipes have a way of turning up in the most unusual places. This one is safe in a cookbook. Soup and cold weather go together. They sure do. This one is Minnesota wild rice soup, and you will need a 1/4 cup of wild rice, 2 tablespoons of butter. I don't think any of these are Weight Watchers. Every week I read one, it's not Weight Watchers. Okay, sorry about that. 1 cup of wild rice, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 stalk of celery, 1 medium onion, 1 carrot diced small, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 14-ounce cans of chicken broth, 1 cup of half and half, a 1/3 cup of sherry. It says optional, but I would definitely put that in there. Salt and pepper to taste. Cook the rice to the instructions. In a 4-quart kettle, heat the butter and saute the vegetables. Whisk the flour in and cook for 2 minutes while stirring, slowly adding the broth until soup starts to thicken. Add the half and half and sherry. Season with salt and pepper and stir in rice. Can refrigerate for the next day or serve. Before serving, add 1/3 cup toasted almonds and 1/4 cup of chopped parsley, if desired. Serve some with crusted bread and enjoy. That sounds so good. I was supposed to have my mom today, but the weather was bad, so I didn't go. I think next time I have her, we're going to make this Minnesota wild rice soup. And Mom, we will be putting the sherry in. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope everybody starts making some of these recipes and enjoys the columns from Shirley's Cottage, because I love reading them. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.